It's one of the largest student-run philanthropies in the Southeast, Dance Marathon. And this weekend, University of Florida students stood for a little over 26 hours straight as they kicked off the event they've been planning all year. TV20's Chris Gilmore was at the O-Dome for the closing ceremonies and says the event raised a record amount of money.
That's right, Kyla. More than 800 dancers participated in the round-the-clock fundraiser benefiting the Children's Miracle Network at Shands. All the participants I spoke with say the experience was worth all the countless hours of preparation and the looks on the faces of the miracle children.
Standing in the Stephen C. O'Connell Center for 26.2 hours.
Not exactly what comes to mind when you think of a marathon, but more than 800 dancers proved this weekend that saving lives is no walk in the park.
Are you saving their lives? Is that what goes on?
We're saving their childhoods, for sure.
Childhoods like 10-year-old Ava Mason's that was nearly derailed because of her health. On Christmas Eve 2010, at just 8 years old, Ava was diagnosed with leukemia, the beginning of a battle that changed her family completely.
And late into the night, Christmas Eve, she was diagnosed and had her port placement, had bone marrow aspiration, had intrathecal chemotherapy, and regular infusion therapy that evening. So that's how we spent our Christmas.
And these more than 800 dancers behind me have been going at it for the past 26.2 hours for a very important cause. Causes like Ava's are what kept dancers like Melissa Dukes on her feet despite the fatigue.
It really does, I feel like, represent what these children and these families go through on a day-to-day basis, and for me to live that for 26 hours, I think is really humbling, but also a huge blessing to be able to give that back to them.
More than 4,000 people organized and participated in this year's Dance Marathon at UF, all to give back and give life to those who need it.
We know what really matters in life now, and that's what cancer does to you. It makes you live every single moment to the fullest.
A family living life to the fullest, with a group of people proving it's better to dance through life than to run.
There's a lot of really, really good people out there.
It's good to know people care about you.
The more than $1.1 million raised is an all-time high for Dance Marathon at UF, which made close to $900,000 last year. And as we mentioned earlier, little Ava has been cancer-free since earlier this month. Chris Gilmore, TV20 News.